Hello YouTube, welcome to new Synth News episode, the format that sums up all hardware and software gear news from the last week. Last week was less busy than expected in the synthesizer world, but there are enough interesting news for this episode. So let's not waste any time and let's go with Synth News episode 49. Let's start with the news that I found very late. The Soma Labs Lyra-8 is a fantastic experimental synthesizer. Many love the device and I can understand this. I never played with such a special instrument like before. It's difficult not to love this instrument. For Nurture Labs, this love goes so far that he developed a new synthesizer that is massively inspired by the Lyra-8. Elmyra is a kind of DIY brother of the Lyra-8, but in a small cute shape. Hardware and software are in this case open source, and so you can reproduce it. It is based on a microcontroller running 3 engines that can be manipulated with several parameters and paired with a filter, delay and analog distortion. The synth can be controlled with some knobs and played with touch plates known from the Lyra-8. Important to know is here that Elmyra is not a clone, but is a kind of tribute that is fully supported by Soma Labs. According to a friend, the material, including PCBs, etc., costs around €240. Of course, you need to calculate also the time of soldering. Nonetheless, a beautiful DIY synth that is likely to be reproduced by many, and possibly the perfect project in the current time. Last week, all owners of the Waldorf Quantum synthesizer were pleased with the new firmware 2.0, which has now been officially released. The new firmware is huge, and the number of new features would go behind this airing time of this episode. So in short, it features now a kernel oscillator engine in which you can find 6 oscillators that can be freely connected together. Either you use the available templates that includes macro controls, etc. for this, or you connect them as you want. With the ready-made templates, you can build, for example, a 6-operator Yamaha style FM synth, but if you don't want to use them, you have access to all synthesis options such as true FM, amp modulation, ring modulation, kernel self-feedback, advanced wavetable functions and more. And yes, everything is in one oscillator, and so it's super powerful and can be also described as a modular synth in one oscillator. And it's even more powerful here because you can use wavetables instead of classic waveforms, which opens up other sound possibilities. The sampling and granular engine has also been expanded with new features, so like crossfade functionalities for loops. The sample start positions can be used as modulation destinations and more. In summary, it's a huge free update for the quantum synthesizer, with which it becomes even more complex and versatile. By the way, in the German Sequencer Talk livecast, the developer said that the technology was not only developed for the quantum, but also for future projects. So we can be excited about what Waldorf will show us in the future. So I'm looking forward for this. OUROBOROS from the USA also presented a very exciting analog synthesizer last week, a pretty unknown manufacturer, but often the most exciting instruments come from such developers. Alea is an analog synthesizer made of wood with a semi-modular concept that invites you to experiment. This is clearly noticeable on the interface that does not offer any labels, but for me it's pretty cool because it often helps to break certain synthesizer patterns you know from classic synths. And so you try new ideas by patching in a different way. Its 2-voice analog engine is based on sine wave oscillators, 2 different wave shapers, low-pass gates based on vectorals, 2 LFOs, and a stochastic shift register-based sequencer. The engine is very much based on West Coast synthesis, where you try to add harmonic-rich content and less to take it away with filters, for example. In my opinion, Alea looks very cute, can make gentle and crazy sounds, and offers a different approach to synthesis for $600. It can be compared to the Make Noise O-Coast, but differs with an analog engine, other features, and somewhat special interface design. I like Alea, and you? What happens if you want certain features in a synth, sampler or drum machine? Either the developers will add these in a future update, that is cool, or the developers doesn't respond to it. In the last case, you get creative. In the case of Pagan, a user from the Gearslots forum, this goes as far as hacking. He hacked his beloved Korg Volca sample and developed his own alternative firmware for it, which contains many new features. Highlights are polyphonic sample playback, MIDI-CC values for new parameters, including reverb, mutes, reverse, 2 additional reverb programs, probability triggering per part pattern, a drone mode and more. This update massively extends the function of the Volca sample and satisfies many wishes of the community. The beta version of the update is available as a free download in the Gearsluts forum, but be careful, if you install this update, you play with the risk. Korg doesn't offer support in the case of a defect or incorrect installation of the firmware. It's a nice update, but please be careful. It's a hack and not an official Korg update. Sinevibes has expanded its FX plugin range for Korg synthesizers, Prolog, Minilog XT and NTS1 again last week. New additions are a versatile ring modulator and a frequency shifter modeled after the analog frequency shifter circuit that was originally developed by the German engineer Harald Bode. With these new effects, you can extend the sound possibilities of the Korg synthesizers even more. If you love more metallic sounds, these effects could be a big deal for you. With FRMS, Imaginando from Portugal has released a new 4-layer synthesizer plugin and iOS app that combines granular with FM synthesis. Each of the layers can either have granular or FM synthesis, so basically you can design a 4-layer FM or granular synth or combination of both. The interface is here very good because you can edit sounds per layer. Also nice is to see that it includes MP support, so you can use the synth also very expressively. Very nice development in my opinion, especially because it has granular synthesis, one of my favorite synthesis forms. Last but not least, there's a new synthesizer app from the talented developer community Audiokit. Base 808 Synth is a mono synthesizer with audio unit support that is specially designed for bass and kick sounds. With various onboard features, you can also design your own sounds. It is interesting here that the app will only be available for a limited time. After May 8, the app will be in the App Store, but for an utopian price. That's the only way how the developers can guarantee further updates. Removing the app from the store would kill the update mechanism. Interesting sales strategy here, which is only known from the hardware area. If you want to support the great Audiokit developers, here's a way, and please do it. According to the developers, the next app will be free again. So a nice app with which you can support the developers. I hope you enjoyed this new episode of Synth News. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the news. It would be cool to discuss with you. Big thanks for watching, stay safe during this time, and hope to see you again in one of the next Synth News episodes. Bye!